Good morning, everybody. It's my second Monday message. So before I read my story and before I tell you my poem, I just wanted to give you a couple of ideas for things you could do if you were finding it a little bit hard to stay happy while you were at home. So I've got 4 ideas that I'm going to share with you first of all today. The first idea is try doing things for other people. Okay? It's a strange thing, but actually, if you do things for other people, it makes you feel good too. So have a look around you, have a look around the house and see if there's anything that you could do to help either mum, dad or whoever is doing jobs for you, and maybe your brothers and sisters too. Because if you, for example, look at the breakfast table and you say to whoever's there, "Shall I help clear up?" It makes them feel really happy, but that makes you feel happy too. So that's my first idea. Have a go at that. Second idea is keep trying new things. So sometimes when you're stuck at home, it's hard to think of new things that you could be doing. But we're sending home lots of home learning and loads of websites and stuff. And there's bound to be something you can try that you haven't tried before. That's growing your brain, and we talk about that a lot at school. And if you do that, you'll feel really good about yourself. The third thing is to keep exercising. So your body is just as important as your mind, and if all you do is lie around all day, then your body won't feel really good. But if you lie around after you've done loads of exercise, then that will make you feel happy. So make sure you do some exercise every day. And the last thing is try to think really positively about things. Imagine that you eat the last piece of cake. Okay, there are 2 ways of looking at that. First way will make you feel sad. I've eaten the last piece of cake. There's no more cake left. Oh no, the cake's all gone. Second way of looking at it, that cake was really delicious. I really enjoyed that cake. That will make you feel good. So try and make sure you adopt a really positive approach to all the things you do. Okay. Right, the story I'm going to read today is called, just get my book, excuse me, How to Be a Lion. This is what it looks like, and I think you're going to like it. How to Be a Lion. The world is full of ideas, big ones, small ones, good ones, bad ones. Some people think like this, and other people think like that. Some people say that there's only one way to be a lion. They say lions are fierce. If they catch you, they will chomp you. Crunch, crunch, chomp. They say lions can't be gentle. Well, they clearly haven't met Leonard. Leonard likes to walk by himself, feeling the sun warm on his back, and he likes to feel the grass beneath his paws. And some days he walks to his thinking hill, and sometimes he thinks important thoughts. Sometimes he just daydreams. And when it's somewhere in between a daydream and an important thought, he hums and he plays quietly with words, and he puts them together this way and that way, and he makes his words into poems. Some people say, wait a minute, lions are not gentle. Lions do not write poems. If a lion met a duck, bad luck for that duck. Crunch, crunch, chomp. But I think if Leonard met a duck, well, what do you think would happen? Hello, said Leonard. I'm Leonard. Hello, said the duck. I'm Marianne. Oh, I'm writing a poem, said Leonard, and I'm a bit stuck. Will you help me? Well, you're in luck, said Marianne, because I'm a really poetic duck. And together they played with Leonard's poem until the words came unstuck. Leonard and Marianne found that they really liked each other, and under the sun in the long grass they sat around together, they played together, they went for walks, they had long conversations which were a mixture of quacks and quiet roars. At night they watched for shooting stars, and they made wishes if they saw them. Do you think the universe has edges? Quacked Marianne. Well, if it doesn't, said Leonard, will we fall out? And together they were happy. They wished for nothing more than this. Some people say that a lion should have chomped that duck by now. Well, one day a pack of really fierce lions came prowling round. "What's going on here?" they growled. "Why hasn't this duck been chomped yet?" "This duck is Marianne," said Leonard. "She's my friend. Nobody's going to chomp her." The fierce lions came closer. "We've heard you're gentle. We've heard you make up poems. Not chomping a duck. You've gone too far." The fierce lions growled and roared. "There's only one way to be a lion. Leonard, you must be fierce." "Must I be fierce?" said Leonard. "Must I change?" "They're wrong," quacked Marianne. "We could show them why." And they went to their thinking hill and they thought really hard. And after a while, Leonard hummed and an idea came to him. And Marianne quacked and the idea grew. And they put their words together like this, like that, building a poem that made sense of how they thought. And finally they were ready. Leonard took a deep breath. "I'll say this quietly. I needn't roar to be heard. I can be a friend to a bee or a bird. You said I must change, I must chomp Marianne, but chomping your friends is a terrible plan. Let nobody say just one way is true. There are so many ways that you can be you. If there must be a must, then this we must try. Why don't you be you, and I will be I?" Some say words can't change the world. Leonard says if they make you think, then maybe words can. Is there just one way to be a lion? I don't think so. Do you? I hope you liked that one. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is I'm going to read you a poem, and I'm going to read my favourite Michael Rosen poem, which is called Don't. Some of you will know this one already. Don't. Don't do. Don't do. Don't do that. Don't pull faces and don't tease the cat. Don't pick your ears and don't be rude at school. Who do they think I am? Some kind of fool? One day they'll say, don't put toffee in my coffee, don't pour gravy on the baby, and don't put beer in his ear. Don't stick your toes up his nose. Don't put confetti on the spaghetti, and don't squash peas on your knees. Don't put ants in your pants, and don't put mustard in the custard. Don't chuck jelly at the telly, and don't throw fruit at the computer. Don't throw fruit at the computer? Don't what? Don't throw fruit at the computer. Don't what? Don't throw fruit at the computer. Who do they think I am? Some kind of fool? And that one was for Michael Rosen. I hope you have a really good week this week. There may be other messages coming along, but remember, we're missing you and we hope you are kind and helpful at home and that you have a good week learning. Bye everybody.